So we're here at College Park Field, College Park High School in Pleasant Hill for a NorCal State Cup match. This is the first seeding match of the NorCal State Cup season, I believe 2018-2019, for the 2004 boys. We got the coin toss. This is Mustang Santos versus Heritage. Getting ready to start this match. That's all selected and we'll be back in a minute. Both teams have come out to the field. We got Mustang Santos in the white and red, the away team, versus Heritage Soccer Club in the black. Heritage going right to left. Looks like they get the kickoff. Mustang in the white going left to right. And we have the kickoff. Heritage going back immediately. Heritage now going to the far side. Coming back. And that goes out. That'll be a Mustang throw. To be Brandon Hoffman with the throw. Drops that to Luke Swenemson. Swenemson hits it over the top, looking for Kevin to run onto it, and that's cleared up into the air and knocked out by Heritage. This will be a Mustang throw. That's Andy chipping that over to Brandon. Brandon to Kevin. Kevin running it into the middle. He finds Luke Swenemson. And that's cleared out. Comes all the way back to Ollie. Ollie down the line. We got Connor. And that's out. First corner kick goes to Mustang. And that goes out. Mustang throw. Rosa throwing that back to Brandon. Hoffman sends that into the center. Nobody there. Cleared out by Heritage. That's Luke trying to chip that over. And that's a foul. Luke drawing a foul. That'll be a free kick for Mustang. It's going to be Ollie with the kick. Now he strikes that right. Oh, and that's off the crossbar. And that'll be a goal kick for Heritage. Wow. That's a short kick right up the middle. And back again. And that goes out. This will be a Mustang throw on the near side. This is Rocco with the throw. Finds Luke. Luke chips that up in the air and hits it right in the middle of the box, and that's headed out. That's right to Rosa. Rosa chasing this down. Oh, he tries to do a move between two players and it gets taken away. And that's Andy stepping up. And that's Rosa getting his leg hook going to the ground, not able to get to the ball. Now here comes Heritage. to Ollie with a nice defense and a nice turn. Bangs it off a Heritage player. Now Heritage coming down center. And Rocco stepping up, clearing it right to Heritage. Heritage attacking the far line now, deep into Mustang territory, and that's a nice chip into the center. And that's the first goal for Heritage. Mustang coming out to pick up that ball, goes right through Joey's hands, and that's the first goal. Heritage going up 1-0. So Mustang in the first 3 minutes going down 1-0. A mistake in the back. First goal given up. Mustang's now going to have a bit of work to do to catch up. Oh, Connor almost getting through there, and that's the keeper coming out nicely for a stop. Now that's Kevin with a nice takeaway. Now he's got 3 to beat. Heritage getting it back, and it's sent all the way up right to Ollie. Ollie to the outside, finds Rosa. Rosa brings that down into the center. He sends that through, finds Connor. Connor back to Taylor Higgins. Higgins goes for the strike, and he gets deflected towards goal. And that's an easy save for the Heritage keeper. That's Taylor with the takeaway. Gives that to Rocco. Rocco tries to find him back, but it goes right to Heritage. And now Heritage working it through. Luke Swenemson stepping up, taking that ball. And it goes off his foot for a Heritage throw-in. That's called another Heritage throw-in, perhaps never going in. Or no, it's off Mustang. Luke with a nice step up. Oh, that's a nice chip trying to find Kevin Loughran. And that gets sent out wide and out for a throw-in Mustang. Another throw-in for Mustang. It's a short throw into Loughran from Rosa. Back to Rosa and cleared out by Heritage. There'll be another throw-in for Mustangs. Brandon with the throw-in this time. Brandon with the chest trap. Sends it into the center, straight to Heritage. That's Taylor Higgins to take away, sending that to Andy. Oh, and that's Rosa on the end of that. Sends that over to Connor, and that's Connor striking that. Oh, that goes right across the face of the goal. And that'll be a goal kick for Heritage. Sent up towards the near side. Taylor Higgins stepping in front of that, taking that away from Heritage, taking the player on. And it's Heritage on the end of that, sending it to the midfielder and going back. Rocco gets a foot on that. Does enough, but this comes to Luke, and Luke trying to get that to Taylor. That goes out. Mustang throw in. Heritage with another player that just showed up. He'll be checked in.
And Skyler for the 7. And then Nemo for the 10. Go. Mark.
That's thrown in. It's Connor trying to turn that. Connor still with the ball. Sends it all the way across. Nobody there but Heritage. And now Heritage sends that back to the keeper. That ball sent all the way up. Luke's on the end of that. Sends that back to Brandon. Brandon sends that up. He finds Loughran. Loughran just runs that back. Now up to Higgins. Higgins through the middle. Finds Rosa. Oh, Rosa with a little heavy touch, and it goes out. Luke sends it back in. That's Loughran coming out with that. That's sent out wide to Rocco. Rocco with a nice chip in. That goes right to the keeper. And that'll be a Mustang throw. Taylor sends that across, finds Andy. And that's Heritage taking that away, now running it down the line. Luke coming back, stealing it, getting it back again. Oh, he tries to send Rosa, that didn't work out. And Heritage with the ball, sending it far side. It's right to Brandon. Brandon outside to Rosa. Rosa taking on the line and gets a throw in. It gets dropped back all the way to Malloy. Malloy knocks that out for a Heritage throw in. Oh, that's Loughran overrunning that. Applies enough pressure to get the ball back from Luke. Luke back to Loughran, back to Higgins, Connor Shearer. Oh, Connor getting hooked, but he makes it around. Sends it into the middle, nobody there. Oh, that drops nicely for Andy. Andy chips it over the top looking for Loughran, and that's picked up by the goalkeeper for Heritage.
Take time to get control of the ball, right?
That's Luke heading that down, finding Brandon. Brandon stepping up. Heritage came out with it, sending it back. And that's enough pressure for Loughran to knock it away to Andy. Andy back to Malloy. Malloy finds Ollie. Ollie's going to send that over the top looking for Connor. And that gets through. This is Connor with a nice turn. Sends it negative. He finds Rosa. Rosa with the shot. Oh, and that goes wide of the goal. Apparently that's a deflection. That'll be a corner kick for Mustang. Looks like Taylor Higgins with the kick. He sends it in nicely to the back post. Goalkeeper gets a hand on it, knocks it straight down the middle of the field. Rocco stepping up. He sends it over the top. He's looking for Kevin Loughran. Rosa running onto that. And that gets cleared out. Brandon now stepping up, taking it away. Sends it back to Luke. Luke bangs that off a Heritage player, Mustang throw. Rosa with the turn. Off the throw in from Brandon. Rosa in the middle, finding Loughran. Loughran cutting. And that comes to Brandon. Brandon all the way into the center. And nobody making that run towards the ball. And it goes right to the goalkeeper for Heritage. Heritage sends that right up the middle. And this is Luke tracking back, sending it to Joey. Joey chips that over the top. Nobody there. Heritage comes away with that. And Malloy stepping up on nice defense. He sends that to Andy. Andy can't get a hold of it. Oh, Heritage sending that back, only finding Loughran. Loughran goes right to Connor. Connor with the heavy touch. He catches up to it. Pulls the goalkeeper all the way out, and that's going to be a corner kick. That's called a goal kick.
No matter what you say, he's not going to change it. Hey, go! Hey, White, keep it up! Go!
That's Heritage sitting right up the middle, finding Andy. Andy going to get called for a handball. Mustang now getting substitutes ready, along with Heritage. About close to 15 minutes into this 40-minute first half. And that's sent right up the middle. Luke's there. Luke over the top, right to Connor. Connor keeps it in this time. Connor goes around. And that gets knocked out. Mustang throw in. Four players for Heritage. Heritage still checking players in. This is an early morning game, an 8 o'clock game on a Sunday. I'm sure some of these boys were stuck watching SpongeBob in the morning. And here comes Taylor Higgins with a throw-in. Here goes to Luke. Luke traps it, sends it back to Taylor. And that's Taylor just getting shoved out for a Mustang throw-in. Mustang with 4 subs warming up, getting ready to come in. Higgins with the throw-in, finds the line. Oh, and that's the Taylor. Nice ball in. It drops to Andy. Andy with the shot. It's blocked. Oh, that wasn't Andy. That was Connor with the shot. Andy with the ball now. That goes Brandon to Rosa. Rosa, 2 players on him. And that's Rosa going down. Gets the foul called. And that'll be a free kick. Mustang on the far side. That's all. He's sending it in the center. Nobody there. Drops to, cleared out straight to Luke. Luke to Rocco. Rocco tries to send it into the box. Nobody chasing onto that. I think Rocco was trying to find Taylor, and Taylor's all like, it was off sides. So it goes straight to Heritage, and now this is Ollie chasing back on the goal kick. And it's Ollie with a great job of tracking back and saving that. Gets help from Luke, and that goes out. Heritage throw in. That's Higgins coming out with that ball. Straight to Connor. Connor can't control this time. Comes back to Luke anyways. Luke tries to find Andy. That didn't work out.
Pressure on, guys. Keep the pressure on. They're making mistakes.
Go, Rosa, pressure. Go, Rosa, go. Go. Not easy. Play the play.
Taylor gets a piece of the ball. Still drops to Heritage. Oh, that's through. Heritage in the center. They got players. What a save by Joey. Joey's saving a sure goal, making up for his previous mistake. And it's going to be Brandon called for a foul on the outside back.
Get in the box, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin, get in the box. Let Angel take it.
Joey with a great reaction save, preventing a second goal. Ball simply hammered by Heritage. That was hitting the back of the net until his hands came out. Oh, that's chipped nicely in, but it goes straight to Joey. He catches that. He rolls it out quickly to Brandon on the far side. Brandon just knocks that straight up, looking for Loughran. Loughran trying to control that, but it goes right by him, and it'll be a throw-in for Heritage. First substitution for Mustang. This is going to be Jackson coming in for Taylor Higgins. Andy getting his head on it. It drops straight to Heritage. Heritage knocks that up. Andy knocks it out. This will be another Heritage throw-in. Oh, that drops to Luke nicely. Luke into Andy.
Jackson.
Oh, Andy tries to find Jackson, and it just gets cut off. But Luke comes back and steals it, sends it to Connor. Connor going around his player, but he hits that too hard this time. Connor trying to use his speed.
Guys, who's help me?
Oh, that's a nice job by Luke again.
Hey, guys, lay that ball around. Calm it down a little bit.
That gets sent to the outside by Heritage, far side. Up the line now. Oh, and that gets around, but Malloy's there to cover this. He sends it right back up, headed by Heritage. Heritage with control now in the midfield. Heritage is going to send that switch. Rocco's going to be there. He clears it, but it drops to Heritage. Now this time it drops to Jackson. Jackson to Luke. Luke to Andy. Andy still battling. Andy comes without with it. He sends it to Rosa. Oh, Rosa's going to send that long. He finds Connor.
Keep him in front of you, Diego. Keep him in front.
Connor makes it around. Connor with a nice negative. Oh, and that's a Chester. That's Loughran trying to chest that into the goal. It gets blocked by the Heritage goalkeeper. That's Jackson working around, finding Andy nicely. That goes out to Brandon. Up to Loughran. Loughran to Rosa. Nice give and go combination. Rosa finds the line. Rosa goes negative. Oh, he tries to find Loughran. It didn't work out. And now Rosa's on the ground. Rosa got clipped. Referee not stopping play because he's off the field. Finally, the ref calling the play.
Hey, go for Rosa and put Kevin on left knee. Yeah, but go for him. It's a break.
And Rosa's up.
Go, please, Rosa.
Rosa taking a shot as he was hitting that negative ball. He waited for the last moment and the defender came in. And this will be Alex coming in for Rosa. And that's Chris coming in for Malloy. Referee setting the ball back to the Heritage goalkeeper. Heritage working it out on the far side.
Andy, you're back in.
Go. Hey, Andy. Go.
Heritage working it around the back. Now go to the far side, straight up the middle. Now out to the, no, turning it in the middle. Sending the far side line. Brandon's there for it. Brandon coming across the middle. Oh, he tries to find Jackson, and that didn't work out, but it goes back, and now Ollie's just going to chip it over the top. Finds Connor. Connor with the turn. Connor straight to the goal. One more to beat. Goes negative, looks for Alex. Oh, and Alex can't direct that in there. Now we got Lawfern chasing us down on the far side. Lawfern in the middle. Lawfern with the shot. It gets deflected right to Jackson. He sends it back to Luke. Luke chips that into the middle. That didn't work out. It comes right back to Luke. Luke battling for that ball in the middle of the field. Comes back. Rocco. Jackson. Oh, Jackson taking the line. Jackson getting shoved on the way out. And that ball goes out. Goal kick for Heritage. Ball sent straight back up. Jackson sends it into the middle. Alex not ready for that ball to come back, and now it just goes to the far side for Heritage. Heritage sending that up the line. This is Andy just chasing this down. He sends it all the way back to Joey. Joey with the clear. Finds Ollie. Ollie with the clear. This comes out to Luke. Luke to Jackson. Jackson in. Finds Alex. Oh, Alex trying to find Connor. That didn't work.
Pressure, Kevin. Go.
And this is Heritage working the near side, and that's going to be Joey to pick this up. Joey sends that up high towards Alex. Alex drops a nice ball back to Lawfern. First touch ball. Lawfern all the way across to find Connor. Connor all the way across finding Jackson. Jackson with some moves, trying to cut it in, blocked. He's got two players to beat. He sends it across. That's called a goal kick.
Go play the two, the right back, and AV.
Guys,
Go play
organize.
the three, the left side, the left back. The right back, Diego. Quickly.
Go.
Sent right in the middle. That's Chris with the head. Luke coming out with that. Oh, Luke tries to send the through ball, and it's going to be cleared out. It's going to be a corner kick for Mustang. Oh, that's sent to the back post. Drops to Luke. Luke sends that out to Alex. Alex sends that to Jackson. Jackson with a really nice negative ball that goes right to the keeper. And that's sent out far side. Luke chasing this down. And Luke's going to get called for that foul. Taylor Higgins getting ready to come back in.
Find a combination with Alex.
Luke getting ahead on it. He sends it to Loughran. Loughran gets by one. The second one gets him. And now that's all the way back and through. This is Rocco. And that's an offsides call. This is substitution for Mustang now. Loughran's going to come out. Taylor's going to go in. That's all. He's sending that long. Finds Alex. Alex knocks that out. It's going to be a Heritage throw in. Heritage working it back. Far side now. It's Heritage working the far side. It gets right to Andy. Andy lets that roll, sends it back to Joey. Joey with a nice clear. Sends that towards Taylor Higgins now on the far side. Drops to Luke. Luke heads it towards Taylor. Luke chasing that down, gets a foot on it again. Continues to get into plays. And now this is Heritage on the far side. Brandon bangs that off a Heritage player and it goes right back down the line. Gets help from Chris and Andy. Andy coming away with that ball. It's taken away by Heritage. Now it's right back to Ollie. Ollie finds Jackson. Jackson taking the line. Oh, Jackson's around. Jackson with a nice negative ball. Oh, and Alex can't get there ahead of the goalkeeper. Nice bit of work for Mustang, but still no goal. And this is Heritage coming right back down the near side now. Heritage to the far side now. And that's Andy with the takeaway. After a nice bit of control by Heritage. And here goes Heritage controlling again. Taken away this time by Chris. Ollie out to Jackson. That's going to roll out. It's going to be a Heritage throw. And Heritage with two subs.
First one coming. Give an off shit. Max, move on. Let the stand still.
Ollie pokes that out. That's Jackson with a nice bit of defense coming back. Knocks that out. Heritage throw. That goes over Ollie's head. It drops to Andy. Andy clears that, sends that right to Luke. Luke can't control, gets poked away by Heritage. And Luke's going to get called for a foul.
Put it on target 8.
I think this will be Angel with the free kick for Heritage, if I heard the coach correctly. Oh, he just hammers one right at the goal and it goes wide. And that'll be Joey Cortone with the quarter-mile run to go catch that ball and bring it back. That should keep him warmed up for a bit. He sends the ball to Ollie. Ball sent high to the near side. Alex chips that on, or Jackson did. Sends it towards Connor. Connor can't get it. Now we got Taylor coming away with it. Taylor with a nice chip to himself. Sends Connor. And kicks Connor with his pace. Connor with a nice stop and go. Aha. Connor 2 to beat. Still 2 to beat in the goalkeeper. And he kicks it out over for a goal kick, Heritage. Oh, that's Chris knocking the ball away to Higgins. Back to Chris. Oh, Chris tries to find Higgins again. He couldn't do it, and that's Heritage coming away in the midfield. That's Chris getting taken down. So it'll be a Mustang free kick. Ollie's going to send that along. Oh, he sends it to Alex. Alex is open. He sends it towards the goal. That goes wide of the post. That'll be another goal kick for Heritage. About 7 minutes left in this first half. Score still 1-0 for Heritage. On a mistake from Mustang. That's sent straight up to Chris. Chris traps that nicely. Sends it, finds Higgins. Higgins to Brandon. Brandon back to Higgins. Higgins takes off down the middle of the field. He sends it wide to Jackson. And that gets knocked out by Heritage. It's to be a Mustang throw in near side. Rocco to Ollie. Ollie sends that in the middle. Headed by Heritage. It comes straight to Andy. Andy back to Brandon. Brandon's going to bomb that in the middle. He finds Alex. Alex chips that across. Finding Jackson. Jackson taking, oh, he sends it back. It's a negative. Oh, that's right to the keeper. This time Alex was in the area. He couldn't get to it in time again. That's the second time that's happened, and now Heritage clearing that. Rocco with a nice chest trap, sending that to Chris. That comes all the way across. Oh, Andy picks that up nicely from Jackson. That goes to Connor. Oh, Connor can't make the turn. Connor trying to make the turn with his right foot. It didn't work out and went right to the goalkeeper. So it'll be Brandon sending this back outside to Jackson. Jackson keeps this in on the near side. Jackson with another nice ball into the middle, but this time it goes behind the end line. That'll be a goal kick. That's sent long straight to Chris. Chris drops that to Alex. Alex outside. Jackson, and that goes out. Another goal kick for Heritage. About 3 minutes left now in this first half. And that's Chris getting called. Chris getting a call for a foul. And that will be a Mustang free kick.
Andy, go far side and running. Corner running. Get wide and then run.
So it'll be Ollie to take this kick. He just chips it over the top, goes for the back post, and the keeper comes up with that. Keeper making a nice play off the bounce. He's going to send that near side. He doesn't hit it the way he wants. Drops straight to Ollie. Ollie with control. Still bouncing it up and down. Drops to Andy. Andy finds Taylor Higgins. Higgins can't control and turn. And it drops for Heritage.
Come on, guys, come on, not just one.
And that's the first half. Heritage Soccer Club 1, Mustang 0. Okay, we're back for the start of the second half. Mustang Santos in the white strip now going right to left. And Heritage still getting lined up, going left to right in the black. Scores 1-0 for Heritage. We got the kickoff for Mustang. Mustang going to the far side. It gets knocked out. It's going to be a Heritage throw-in. That's Chris standing that ball up us. Chris gets shoved off the ball, no call. Taylor gets a foot in, and that's going to be called a foul. This will be a Heritage free kick.
Hold the 18, watch the run. Focus, Hayden, focus. Andy, I would like to see you. It's okay.
They get sent to the back post. Nobody. Oh, it does get there, and that goes over the goal. That's going to be called offsides by the AR. This will be a free kick for Mustang. And that'll go straight out for a Heritage throw in.
Back, Rush in the middle.
Hey, pick up your mark. Mark up. Mark up. Mark.
It's Ollie to Chris. Chris finding Taylor. Taylor up the line. That's off of Heritage. Heritage not able to keep that in. That'll be a draw from Mustang. That's Taylor to Lawfren. And now cleared out by Heritage. And that's going to be to Ollie. Ollie to Aiden Malloy. Malloy trying to go up the line. He gets knocked off of Heritage. It's throwing for Mustang. Higgins to Chris. Chris back to Higgins. That gets to Andy, but goes a little too far. And Heritage now sending it to the far side. Rocco stepping up. Sends that to Jackson. Jackson in the middle, and that's taken away by Heritage. It goes back to the goalkeeper.
Step up and press. Go, Higgins. Higgins, you. Pressure, Alex. Pressure, Andy. Go. Go, Jackson.
That drops to Rocco. Rocco sends that to Luke. Luke sends that down the line. There's nobody there. I think he was expecting Jackson to be there.
Jackson! Go, Alex!
Goes up the line, knocked back out by Heritage. It's Jackson with the throw in.
No foul, no foul.
Jackson setting that in the center. Doesn't make it in. Rocco stepping up, gets a foot on it, knocks it forward. And it's going to be a throw-in for Heritage.
Now we need more help on the midfielders. We need help. Andy, offline at least. Offline at least. Go Chris. Look. One at a time. Pressure, Chris. Pressure. Higgins, go. Higgins, go. Keeper.
That's an offsides call.
Okay, Ollie, take it. Hey, Kevin and Alex, close to each other, closer.
It's to be Ollie with the free kick.
Kevin.
Ollie gets that all the way, sends it up. Cleared by Heritage in the air. Lawford in the area. Lawford pulls it out.
Go down the line.
Lawford goes with a tricky turn. Doesn't get it, but Chris trying to help him out. Chris trying to get back to him, that didn't work. And that's Luke. Luke standing that up, getting the ball back for Mustang. Now all the way back to Malloy. Malloy hits that, that's a nice ball over the top, and this is going to be Lawford trying to chase that down. And that's Heritage knocking that off of Lawford for a Heritage goal kick.
Organize, Kevin! Let's go!
Jackson, your back is to the ball. Come on!
No foul. Go!
And getting a foot on it, it comes all the way back to Rocco. Rocco getting one in the back, no call.
Inside Malloy.
And this is Ollie chasing this down. And Rocco coming back, get a foot on that ball. Now Luke defending on the far side. Oh, Jackson getting a foot on that ball, but he knocks it out. Heritage throw in.
Foul. Kevin through.
Andy to Alex. Alex tries to send Lawford. Finally gets here. And Lawford trying to roll it in. And he's got a couple players on him, and that gets taken away. And now it comes back for Heritage.
Please and Luke, get back. Behind the ball line.
Time, guys. You get too much time.
No, you got it. Okay, no foul. Okay, nice and easy.
That goes out. That'll be a Heritage throw.
Nice, come on! Hey! No!
Guys, be closer on him. Don't give him time to think.
Hey, Mark. Hey, pressure. Hold. Chris. Jackson. No foul, no turn. Go, Chris. Go, Chris. Okay,
Now that comes back to Chris nicely.
Find the combination now.
On him. Come on, guys.
Goes all the way. That's Heritage sending it all the way to the far side and on a switch, and it goes out. Mustang throw. That's Luke sending that up to Alex. Alex running that line. And he gets himself a throw in. This is Jackson with the throw. Comes to Rocco. Rocco sends it to Jackson. That goes out.
Hey, Rocco, you have time.
Heritage throw.
Rocco, you can take another touch. Go ahead. Okay, you got the ball. Relax. Kevin, go down the line.
Luke sending it out to Kevin.
Down the line.
Oh, and that's Chris and Taylor trying to combine. Cleared out by Heritage, straight to Ollie.
Stop doing that. Don't do that anymore. Go.
Malloy over the top.
Control Alex.
And cleared by Heritage.
Yeah, Rocco. Go.
Andy, get in again.
That's Taylor.
Go! Go, Andy! Go,
Pressure Andy now.
Hey, ready, Malloy.
Heritage knocking that ball down, controlling it through the midfield right now.
Who's on it? Who's on it? Good job, Luke.
Keep it.
That's going to roll all the way through to Luke Heading, who's now in the goal.
Andy, you ball, Andy. You ball, Andy. Andy, you ball.
Luke Heading goes to the far side, headed by Heritage out for a Mustang throw. That's Alex sending that ball all the way across, looking for Loughran. Loughran chasing that ball down, cutting back to the middle. Takes a shot on goal, and it's easily saved by the keeper for Heritage.
Yeah, look. Yes, look. Go, pressure, Andy. Pressure, Andy. Hey, Malloy,
That's a switch of play.
You, Malloy. Go, press. Go, relax.
Heritage.
Relax. Yes, relax.
Oh, that drops to Andy.
Relax.
Chris to Kevin. Loughran.
Wow.
Back to Chris.
Away. Overlap,
Chris to Higgins.
Hey, Alex or Jackson. Jackson through.
Higgins to
Big
Swenimson.
balls.
Swenimson to Jackson. Oh, Jackson. And that's a handball.
Oli. Chip it. Oli, take it, chip it, find the pass. Andy, run in. Higgins, run in on the far side. Oli, you can shoot if you want. It's up to you. All right, guys, run in.
About 20 yards out.
Run it in. Perfect chip.
3-man wall.
Perfect chip.
And that's Ollie with the hit. Oh, and that hits the side of the net. On the wrong side, goes out. And apparently it was deflected, and that'll be a corner kick for Mustang.
Make a run. On time. Make you run on time.
So it'll be Taylor with the corner kick. Oh, he sends that right in the middle. That's the goalkeeper coming out, getting a hand on it. Now cleared by Heritage. That goes out for a Mustang throw. This is Rocco coming back with the throw. He gets that in. It works its way to Higgins. And knocked back out, another throw in for Mustang.
Hey, Higgins. Let's go, boy. Hey, let's go. Let's go, Alex. Alex, ready.
That's thrown straight into Andy. Andy goes over the top and cleared by Heritage.
Down the line.
There's Jackson. Jackson with a nice turn. He sends that in, and he sends it right across the face of the goal, but it rolls out.
Kevin, go get the ball. Kevin, go get the ball.
To the 9, the center forward.
This will be a goal kick for Heritage.
Go, Andy. Go, Chris. Let's go. Let's go, boys.
Come on,
Let's
Mustang,
go.
we can do this.
Go. Hey. Put it in. Put the ball in.
High energy, stay on them.
Higgins.
Showers. Good job, Luke.
That's Luke getting a foot on it. Taylor Higgins and towards the middle.
No foul. Pressure. Go rope in the air.
Drops to Rocco. Rocco drops it, but Heritage comes away with it. Yeah, Heritage sends it up. Malloy's there. Sends that to Chris. Chris back to Ollie.
Okay, hey, ready, Kevin.
Ollie now, he sends that for Kevin.
Control.
Kevin drops it to Andy.
Andy, you can go.
It gets knocked back towards Higgins. Now Higgins tries to find Loughran, and it's cleared by
Go in.
Heritage. Mustang throwing.
Hey, check, Chris, check away. Settle
Malloy
down.
up the line to Loughran.
No foul, no foul, no foul.
Oh, that's turned by Heritage. Went straight to Chris. Chris couldn't do it. Now it's straight to Higgins. Higgins chips the back post. He looks for Jackson, and Jackson trying to nod that towards the goal, and that goes out for a goal kick. That's Malloy getting his head on, knocking it out. That's going to be a Heritage throw-in.
Okay, hey, guys, play too hard. Go, Alex! Alex, go, Alex! Okay, play you hard time. Relax. Go. Okay, go. Higgins.
Good job, Higgins.
Taylor up to Loughran.
Down the line.
Loughran back to Chris. Chris with a nice turn in the middle.
Now look, yes, relax.
Goes all the way out to Rocco. Rocco to Luke. Luke now over the top, finds the line. This is Alex trying to chase onto that. That's going to roll to the goalkeeper. Luke with a nice ball, but no teammates to chase onto that. That's a long ball by Heritage, sending it all the way to the far side. Ollie's out there. Ollie with a nice move to get that to Rocco. Rocco back up the line off Heritage, and that'll be a Mustang throw-in. Oh, and that's Luke in the back there blocking that. And now Ollie chipping it over.
Second ball, Higgins. Go, you got it, Chris. Relax.
Comes to Chris. Chris out to Loughran. Loughran to Andy. Andy back to Luke. Luke sends that. Oh, nice ball to Alex from Luke. Back to Andy. Andy back to to Alex. Alex tries to find Jackson. Jackson on the far side. Knocked out. Corner kick Mustang.
Yeah, Alexis, just stay up high. Stay up here.
Hot door, Malloy.
Look for Alexis.
Hot
You see
door,
what he went
hot
in.
door, hot door.
Jackson with the corner kick. It goes to the back post.
No shot, Riley.
Got Higgins and Luke there. Luke sends it in towards the goal. Headed by Heritage and now cleared by Heritage. And this is Ollie with the ball. Ollie's going to switch it all the way out to Jackson on the far side. Jackson with the left foot flicked over to Alex, and Alex tries to send it back to Jackson, and that goes out. This will be a goal kick for Heritage.
You guys ready?
Andy. Go. Let's go. Attacking midfield.
Substitution will be Andy coming out. Connor Shearer going in.
Go.
That's Chris with the head. Luke gets his head on, or Taylor gets a head on it. And that's Heritage controlling it at the back. Goes all the way back to the keeper. Sent to the near side. Higgins gets the chest on it, knocks it out. This will be a Heritage throw.
Connor, like, get that ball.
Okay, go. You have time. Go,
Ollie
Alex,
sends
go,
that over
Alex,
the top.
Alex, go.
Straight to the keeper.
Okay, no bounce, Ollie.
It's a good ball, it's
Ollie,
close.
keeper.
That's a long ball.
There you go.
Rocco
Second
gets his
ball,
back on it.
midfielder,
Where's the
Chris.
midfield? The three.
There's the Heritage over the top again. And
Good,
cleared
go,
by
go,
Luke Hedden.
Second ball.
Let's go, Kevin. Let's get him up.
Heritage heads that down straight to Rocco. Rocco tries to get that to Luke, and that's intercepted. Rocco gets it back. Rocco tries to get to Connor. That didn't work out. Alex chasing this down.
Come on.
Heritage controlling it, playing with the ball in the back.
Okay, push up. Push up. High pressure. Hey, hit it.
Heritage coming in the near side.
Go, Hayden. Go, boy.
Come on, Alexis. We're coming across, Alexis.
And this comes out to Ollie. Ollie right back up the middle, finds Chris. Chris to Taylor. Taylor back across the middle, finds Luke. Now Luke sends it far side. He's got Loughran chasing after this. And the Heritage goalkeeper coming out, picking that up. Heritage sending that to the far side. And this is Luke and Rocco combining to get that ball. Luke battling two players still for that ball. And it's Luke getting shoved to the ground. Luke getting called for the foul.
Go, sir.
There's two guys on him, ref.
No, apparently this is going to be a yellow card for Heritage, number 11.
It's a goal.
So that's going to be a foul. It looks like on Luke, a retaliation by Heritage number 11 and a yellow card.
Yeah, sir. Shot. Chris.
Heritage over the top. Drops right to Rosa. Rosa with his first touch. Second touch. Comes out to Connor. Connor with his first touch. It's coming back in.
Stay wide. Go far, Kevin. Go far, but get
Rosa
inside,
coming
Kevin.
up the
Get
line.
inside, Kevin. Get inside, Kevin.
Rosa out to Loughran. Loughran back to Rosa. Oh, Rosa looking for Connor. It didn't work out. Got cut off.
Okay, you have time. Stay back inside.
Come on, Brandon. Come on, Brandon. Come on, Brandon.
And that's Heritage going straight to the goal. That's Brandon that's in. That's Luke Hedden with a nice save. Heritage working their way around the inside during the substitutions. And Luke Hedden going down. The foot save on that, preventing the goal.
Ready, Hayden.
Well, that's sent right into the middle and straight into the goal by Heritage. Mustang, nobody challenging that on the defense. And that's the second goal for Heritage. The score is now 2-0. Mustang with the re-kick. That goes straight to Connor.
Rosa, wide open. Hey, come along. Hey, Rosa, check. Rosa, check. Look, check. Check, guys, check it in. Let's go. Check in. Hey, midfielder, come and check.
Moises and Max.
It goes up the line by Heritage. It's headed by Malloy. Malloy again. And that's out. Heritage throw. Heritage with a player wide open. Heritage players open all over the field. Sent all the way across to the side, far side. It's Jackson taking that ball on the far side. That goes through to Loughran, and that's sent back to the goalkeeper.
Ready, Rosa. You got it, Rosa. You got it. Step up. Step up. My side. You got it, Alex.
That's Alex with the foot on the ball. He takes that away. It goes to Brandon. Brandon back in towards Alex. Alex to Connor. Connor going to try to turn that ball. He gets called for a foul. Ollie clearing that, sending that right back up to Alex.
Jackson in his space. Jackson in his space. No foul. No foul. Yes. Go, Kevin. Fight, Kevin. Fight. Go, Kevin. Go, Kevin.
And that's Kevin with the heavy touch. He can't get it. Knocks it out. It's going to be called a goal kick for Heritage.
No foul. Go, Alex.
Connor, help out!
And that's Heritage working it out the back. Jackson applying pressure now. Jackson applies enough pressure to get it to Luke.
Connor.
Luke to Connor.
Hey. You got Rosa.
Connor all the way back to Ollie.
Rosa.
That's a big switch going, looking for Rosa. He gets there. Rosa with control. Rosa attacking the left side. Rosa gets it around two players. He sends it into the middle. Oh, he finds Alex in there, but Alex can't control it now. It's Heritage taking off. Ollie with a nice bit of defense.
Can you keep? Okay, now send it. Ready, Alex.
Oh, that didn't work out. This is Heritage. Ollie again. Ollie again sending it. He's trying to find Malloy. It didn't work out.
Hey, Alex, with the last man, next to the last man. Jackson, ready.
And that's a foul.
Stop the ball.
This will be Ollie with the kick.
Stop the ball. Alex, try to bring the ball down. Corner. Go around Alex. Jackson, let's go. Control, Alex.
That's headed by Heritage. Jackson's out there. Gets cleared. Comes to Brandon. Brandon comes away with it. He sends it to Rocco. Rocco back to Brandon.
Hey, corner check. Corner be an option.
Brandon Ollie. Ollie up to Connor.
Okay, go.
Connor with a nice turn. Connor right down the middle of the field. Oh, his last touch fails him, and now it's out. And this is Rocco stealing the ball. Rocco sending it in towards the middle. He finds Alex trying to send that in the middle, and it gets taken away.
Go, Rosa. Hey, Kevin, Mark. Ready, Malloy.
And that's knocked straight out by Heritage. It's going to be a throw-in Mustang.
Rosa. Guys, we have enough time. We have 14 minutes. Let's go.
Substitution for Heritage. It's thrown in down the line.
Set it.
Oh, it drops to Connor. Connor can't control that now. Heritage through the middle. That's cleared straight up the middle. That drops Aiden Malloy. Sends that to Rosa.
Get on side.
Rosa outside, finding Loughran. Oh, and Loughran can't get that away, and that's off of Loughran.
Go get
Heritage
the ball,
throw.
Rosa. Get the ball.
by Heritage. Mustang throw.
Down the line. Kevin, let's go. Go, Alex. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Check, corner. Settle down, settle down.
Off from to Rosa. Rosa, 2 players. He brings it in towards the middle. Right towards the ref. Ref gets out of the way. It goes to Brandon. Brandon tries to find Alex. Alex can't get his foot on it, and it goes straight through the goalkeeper. Mustang looking very frustrated right now on the attack. It's a long hit by the goalkeeper for Heritage. It's all the way back. Ollie's there. Ollie gets a foot on it, sends that to Brandon. It's a nice job by Ollie. And here's Ollie on defense again. That's going to be an offsides call. It's a long ball by Ollie straight to Jackson. Jackson, and that's a nice save by the Heritage goalkeeper. Jackson with a nice toe poke right towards the near post. And the Heritage goalkeeper getting down, covering his post nicely. This is Jackson with the corner kick. He sends that far post, travels through, finds Rosa. Rosa with the shot. Alex with the foot on it, knocks it over. And that'll be a goal kick for Heritage.
Jackson!
Substitution for Mustang out. This is Jackson coming out, Andy going back in.
Hey, Brandon, hey, shoot every pass, okay? Go, Andy! You, Andy! You! Go! Okay, Brandon, right back. Rosa, pressure. Hold on. Okay, so then we Rosa. Go.
Strong.
Oh, settle. And off, Brandon. Foul.
That's going to be called a foul on Mustang, and it's going to be a Heritage free kick.
Right there at the ball. Hey, numbers in the back, come on!
Luke getting his left foot on it, sends it to Brandon. Brandon chasing that down, can't get to it in time now. This is Heritage working it through the middle. Now it's the far near side. And that's an offsides call.
Hey, Kevin, go with the Alex. Close it, Alex. Give Rosa wide. B1.
Ollie's sending this up straight to Heritage. Called a handball. Luke on it quickly.
Rosa. Go, Kevin. Okay, Kevin. Sweet with corner, play higher now.
That's sent up by Ollie. And that's dropped. That gets to Alex.
Look, you have time.
That's Andy with the ball. And that's Luke getting called.
It's okay, look, hey, it's okay. Get back. Hey, Rocco Martin. Go, hey!
Heritage to the far side. Andy knocks that out. It's off a Heritage player, and that will be Mustang throw.
Ollie, Ollie.
Christian.
Control the ball.
That's Rocco to throw, and it makes its way all the way up to Alex, and it's cleared out by Heritage. Rocco forced to go around the gate to get this ball.
Check corner.
Rocco up the line, he finds Andy. Andy heads that on. Heritage on the end of it. Heritage trying to switch play. Malloy coming out with the ball. Heritage staying tough. Now Heritage coming out with it. And it's Brandon with the clear. And this is Alex chasing onto it. He comes onto it nicely. Sends it back to Andy. Andy's going to send that across to Loughran. Alex on the outside. And cleared by Heritage all the way back to Ollie. Ollie's going to send this out wide. Drops to Brandon nicely. That's to Luke. Rocco.
Hey, you got Malloy.
Rocco tries to send that back to Brandon, and even that didn't work out. A simple back pass. Luke gets that to Andy, but Luke gets clipped in the heels. It's down on the ground. Now Rocco sending that up. It's off of Heritage. Mustang throw.
Hey, Brandon, don't take too much time, right? Calm is good, but don't let it roll.
He's thrown up the line. That's Alex crossing that. Finds Rosa. Rosa sends it in on a one-time volley. And it's still bouncing around in there. Loughran gets clipped. Loughran limping away out there. And now it's Andy coming into the middle. Oh, and Andy gets that to Luke somehow. And here comes Heritage. Malloy with a nice bit of defense, and that gets knocked out. Heritage throw in.
Pressure. Go, step up.
Always sends Loughran. Loughran working it through nicely. Sends it out to Andy. Andy now takes the line. Andy crosses that, gets it all the way across. Loughran and Rosa over here. Loughran to Rosa. Rosa attacking the line. Heritage doing a nice job poking that ball away, but it comes to Ollie. Oh, Ollie trying to control. And that's Heritage now coming up. Nice stop by Hoffman. And it's headed away. Luke, a nice ball in. Headed back out to Andy from Alex. And that's knocked out. Mustang throwing. Substitution by Heritage. Andy with the throw in. That drops to Brandon. Brandon to Luke. Luke back to Brandon. Brandon chips that over the top. He's looking for Alex, and that's a little too hard, too far in front of him, and the keeper for Heritage picks that up. Heritage sends that long. Ollie, a nice bit of control, just trapping that out. And now he sends that right back up. He finds Andy. Andy trapping that, sends that to Connor. Connor tries to work it in. You got 3 players all around him, and it gets cleared to Malloy. Malloy to Brandon. Brandon to Kevin Laughlin. And it gets sent into the center by Malloy. Nobody there, and that's Heritage coming out for it. And that's Ollie doing a nice job taking that away. Nice move by Ollie. Sent up the line. Rosa keeps that in nicely off his chest. And that's sent across. Oh, nice ball to Connor. And it comes back to this side. Now it looks like it's going to go out. Mustang throw. Laughlin, Alex. Oh, Laughlin skies that to the far side. Andy's over there. Goes out. Heritage throws that in. There wasn't even a call. Luke, nice ball to Rocco. Rocco back to Luke. Luke works it through. That's a shot on goal. Oh my goodness.
Very good, buddy.
You had Alex, Rosa, and Laughlin all on the backside, and that ball gets hit into the side netting instead of the back of the net. And that's still a 2-0 game for Heritage.
Tuck in, AB. Tuck in.
Heritage, nice bit of control, working it around the back now. Now sending it along. And that gets chest trapped right down to Rosa from Heritage. Rosa getting a throw in. But it doesn't matter. Final score, Heritage 2. Mustang 0. And the first game of the State Cup going poorly for Mustang. Mustang going to have to regroup for the next 2